Hello and welcome to Big Orbit's Cardfight Vanguard show-off of the new SGRs and SPs for the new Character Booster 1. We thought we'd make a little separate video just to show you the differences between all the SPs and also just go through the cards because they've been turned into SPs and SGRs for a reason, because they're generally the better versions, the better cards of the game. So every GR has an SGR, every RRR has an SP, and a few RRs have SPs as well. So I'll be going through the ones that do. The ones that don't, won't bother with right now, but we just thought we'd show off the little, the beauty, shall I say. So first of all, we've got Brave Lancer Dragon. So this is GR and then his SGR version with the golden trim, as well as overcome the adversities before you, written in gold letters. So his skill is Generation Break 3, Counterblast 1. When this unit attacks Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, sit your deck for up to 3 cards with the Brave ability, call them to separate rearguard circle, shuffle your deck, and for each unit called, choose a card from your hand and discard it. And then Brave, when your unit attacks, that unit would get 3000 power. So a really good GR, just to, if you're being pushed back a lot and you basically have nothing in your hand, it's a great thing to use, because if you have nothing in your hand, you can still use the skill and you just discard nothing. It's great. Then, I've mixed these around a bit. Flower Princess of Beautiful Winter Inverno. So her SGR version says, flowers will bloom in the spring after the harsh winter. And as normal, you got the gold trim, and then you've got just gold bits here and there. So yeah, and her abilities are act Vanguard Circle once per turn, Soul Blast 1, choose up to 5 cards, 5 normal units in total from your rearguard circle and drop zone, return them to the deck and shuffle your deck. If you return 5 cards, countercharge 1 and soul charge 1. Then auto Vanguard Circle, Generation Break 2, counterblast 1 card and choose a card from your hand and discard it. When your unit is placed on rearguard circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your units with the Bloom ability and search your deck for up to 2 cards with the same name as that unit, reveal them and put them into your hand and shuffle your deck. And then lastly, for the GRs and SGRs, we have Gear Chronicle Zone, Interdimensional Dragon, Crossover Dragon. And then his golden lettering, it is quite hard to see actually, but it says, imagine the possibilities of your future. So then his skills are Act, Generation Break 3, Counterblast 2. If you have a heart card with Chronojet in its card name, search your deck for 2 cards with Chronojet in their different card names. So you have Chronojet Dragon and Chronojet Dragon G, and call them to separate rearguard circle, shuffle your deck, and until the end of the turn, they get auto rearguard circle, choose a card, choose one of your rearguards with Chronojet in its card name, and put this unit into your put this unit and the chosen unit into your soul. When this unit's attack hits the Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, stand this unit, well, stand all your Vanguards, but yeah, just him for now. But yeah, that's pretty good, so putting a bit of pressure on. And the Counterblast 2 doesn't go to waste if you don't hit, because it is still superior core 2 cards, so that's pretty nice. Then we have Luminous Light King of Knights Alfred Oath. So his SP form I think looks really cool. So normal you got the border, SP you got borderless, but because of what's going on down here with the horse running and everything, I think the SP form looks amazing. And his abilities are Generation Break 2. During your turn, this unit gets plus 2000 for each of your rearguards. And then auto Counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 1. And choose a card from your hand and discard it. When this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle, if you have a card with Swordsman of Light or Blaster in its card name in your soul, you may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for 2 cards with different grades with Swordsman of Light or Blaster in their card name, call them to separate rearguard circle, and shuffle your deck. Then Altmile, one of my personal favourite characters, and it's part of the reason why I got the Altmile deck, and his SP, this is Knight of Heavenly Decree rather than Blue Sky Knight, and so you get to see a bit more of his trousers and what he's standing on. Still not clear what he's standing on, some kind of, I guess just the pavement. But yeah, So it's very nice. I always prefer the SP forms because I just really like the artwork of Vanguard, so to be able to see more of it is great. And then he has Auto, Generation Break 2, Brave. When this unit attacks, choose up to 5 of your rear guards and they get plus 4,000 power. I have a bit of a problem with this skill, which is stand triggers are sort of... You kind of want to attack with your Vanguard first, but then stand triggers go to waste, apart from the 5,000 power, obviously. But yeah, that's the only gripe with this. But the rest of it is great, because at the beginning of your ride phase, choose up to 1 card in your hand, call it to rearguard circle, and that unit gets plus 4,000 power. And when your G unit strides during your turn, choose up to 1 card from your hand, call it to rearguard circle, choose one of your units with the Brave ability, and it gets plus 4,000 power. So that is really nice, because the previous Altmaier would counterblast 1 to give power, and that was kind of a hassle because it just uses up your counterblast too fast. So this Altmaier is free. You just call things from hand and gain power. Slightly less power, but it really doesn't make much of a difference. Then Knight of Encouragement Albion, great grade 2, and I love the SP for this one because it's sort of, before it just covers up one of the colours, but in this one you got the nice purple going down below as well as the yellow and orange in the sky. So I think it looks really good. Well, I think most of these look really good, should I say. But so Counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 1, Generation Break 1. When this unit attacks the Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 card with the Brave ability, call it to rearguard circle, shuffle your deck until the end of turn it gets Brave. When this unit's attack hits a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, return it to hand. So a great little ability, great grade 2. Then Gear Chronicle, we have Pulsar Shift Bullet Dragon, and just, who's this? Nin. Yeah, I've seen this guy does a lot of dragons, and his art style is really interesting, I feel. But yeah, you just get basically some more legs in there. And Rearguard Circle, Generation Break 2, Counterblast 1, retire this unit. At the end of the turn, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose, search your deck for up to 2 cards with Chronojet in their card name, reveal them, choose a card from among them, call it to Rearguard Circle, put the rest into your hand and shuffle your deck. So extra attack and guarantee stride. Well, it's not extra attack, should I say, because it's at the end of your turn, but it does keep your field for the next turn, should I say. And lastly, he has Auto Rearguard Circle. When your Vanguard with Chronojet in its card name attacks, this unit gets plus 2,000 power. So that does stack. You can do multiple versions of that and get all the Chronojets to attack, and he keeps on getting power buffs. It's not going to be... You're not going to get that much because something's going to have to happen, because Time Loop has to go for 1 grade higher or something like that. But it does for the Vanguard and Rearguard Circle, so he can get plus 4,000 fairly easily. Then Asha, this is an SP that lots of people like, and it is, the use of colours and lax artwork in general is really nice. So this is Ranunculus of Searing Heart Asha, and she has Bloom. When this unit, when your other unit with the same card name as this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, Countercharge 1 and Soul Charge 1. Auto Vanguard Circle at the end of your turn, choose a card from your hand and you may play it. You may call it to Rearguard Circle, and Auto Vanguard Circle, Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. When your G unit strides during your turn, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your rear guards, search your deck for up to 1 card with the same name as that unit, call it to Rearguard Circle, shuffle your deck, and the unit called this effect gets boosted until the end of turn. So generally a really cool card, and like I said before, the SPR is very beautiful, great use of colours. Tenacious Maiden Noelle is another Neo-Nectar RRR that gets turned into SP. And she has Act, Rearguard Circle, Generation Break 2. Choose a card from your hand and discard it. If you have a Vanguard with Ranunculus in its card name, till the end of turn this unit gets Continuous, Rearguard Circle. This unit can attack a Vanguard from the back row. And she also has Bloom, Auto, Rearguard Circle. When your other unit, the same card name as this unit, is placed on Rearguard Circle, all of your units in the same column as this unit gain plus 4,000 power. So that's a very lovely boost right there, giving the whole column the power as well. And To the double R's, we have Holy Dragon Legit Sword Dragon. As an act, Vanguard Circle, once per turn, counter +1. If you have a heart card with Alfred or Blaster in its card name, search your deck for up to 1 grade 2 or less with Swordsman of Light or Blaster in its card name, call it to Rearguard Circle, shuffle your deck, and that unit gets plus 2000 power. This is a great first stride for Alfred and Blaster decks. And here's another one that I love the artwork for. It's just, I do like how Royal Paladin is very blue, but if you go away from that, sometimes it can be a refreshing break. As you can see in this one, there's a heavy use of green and black, which although she is wearing blue as well, I think all the colours together work well instead of just everything being blue. So she has continuous Generation Break 1 Brave. This unit gets plus 5000 shield. Then Soul Blast 1, when this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, if you have a Vanguard with Altmile in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, this unit gets plus 10,000 shield until the end of battle. So very lovely shield and very, very lovely artwork. And as you can see, they've brought back Holy Night Guardian, but now she's got the name of Igraine. On to GRs again. There's the Gear Chronicle Highbrow Steam Arlim. So as you can see, lovely. There's a lot more art being shown, which is great. The problem is with all these stride ones, you get all the strides and G-Guardians, you get all the reminder text, so it just pushes the border up and up, and then that's obviously obscuring more picture. So SP really helps for that. So choose 2 cards in total from your hand and drop zone with Chronojet in their card name, with different card names, sorry. Reveal them and put them to the bottom of your deck in any order. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, this unit gets plus 15,000 shield until the end of turn. That's a fairly easy condition to meet, because you're going to be using them for stride, possibly, and then putting them back into the deck helps for Crossover Dragon, the GR. And then we have the perfect guard for Gear Chronicle. I keep wanting to say Shadow Paladin for some reason. So Steam Tamer Archer, Sentinel. Choose a Zodiac Time Beast from your hand and discard it. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, you can perfect guard any of your units. Yeah, it's any. So you can perfect guard for rear guards as well. So then as an act, drop zone, Generation Break 2, choose another Steam Tamer Archer and a Zodiac Time Beast trigger from your drop zone and bind them face up. Return this card to your hand, so that's returning a new perfect guard to your hand, as well as fueling Demiurge. If you use Demiurge, haven't really seen many people use them yet, but it does bind 2 Zodiac Time Beasts, as she is a Zodiac Time Beast herself. So that's really nice. Then we have Rebellum Lily Splendorous Musketeer Mira. Or Myra? I'd assume it's Mira, but might be Myra. Anyway. Act, once per turn, Generation Break 2, Soul Blast 1, choose a face down card with Musketeer in its card name from your G-Zone and turn it face up. If you have a heart card with Musketeer in its card name, until the end of the turn this unit gets Auto Vanguard Circle. When your unit with Musketeer in its card name is placed on Rearguard Circle, for each of your rear guards with Musketeer in its card name, the unit that was placed gets plus 2000 power. So nice little stacking buff there. And just have a little closer look at the artwork. Very nice. Interesting art style. And Passiflora Flower Princess Marlena. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, choose a card from your choose one of your units. If you have 2 or more units with Ranunculus in their card name, or 4 or more units with the same name card name as the chosen unit, this unit gets plus 15,000. So I think this is the harder of the 3 to pass off. But as you can see, like, all 3 of the G-Guardians are the previous perfect guards, which is a nice little touch to it. So that's all the special cards we just thought we'd show you, as they are very, very, very pretty. And yeah, that's all of them. Surprising amount of girls. Not really surprising, this is a Bushiroad game, to be fair. But yes, and do remember that the Spring Circuit Shop Challenge will be coming to Big Orbit Cards in Evesham. on May the 13th. So if you're interested in that, it will win you a buy for the big tournament. So be sure to check that out if you can. And remember that everything you see here can be bought and sold on bigorbitcards.co.uk. And if you haven't already, be sure to check out the TRY3 next booster box opening, which I have also done today. So I hope to see you next time. Bye.